Hello friends, I'm Gunender Sidhu. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, that is know yourself. If you condense all religions, philosophies and spirituality, then it will be condensed into a one drop of nectar, and that drop is know yourself. Ancient Greeks used to say know thyself. Gurbani says मन तू ज्योत स्वरूप है, अपना मूल पहचान. Upanishads, they say tat evamasi, you are the one who you are seeking for. It seems to be such a simple statement containing only two words, know yourself. But it is very difficult to understand and practice it. Now the main question is that what we need to know and how we can know it. This is a moot point. And Osho comes very handy here, because otherwise it is very difficult to know ourselves. If you ask anyone, then they, or even myself, we will explain ourselves with adjectives, with taglines. If someone in our school times has said that you are a very good student, you are a good sportsman, then we try to identify ourselves with those tags or those adjectives. But our being is much beyond than these tags. The first question is what to know. Here Osho says that you have to know the knower inside you, who is knowing everything. And he gives a very beautiful example that simplifies the whole matter. And that example is that he says that when you are asleep and you are seeing dreams, but at the same time there is someone inside you who is watching those dreams. When you wake up in the day, then you try to recollect those dreams. It means there was someone inside you who was watching those dreams. Besides that, even if you are in dead sleep or in a sleep where there are no dreams, even when you wake up, you realize that yes, it was such a sound sleep. It means that even when you were dead sleep, someone was knowing about your dead sleep. That is the knower within us. And according to Buddhism and Upanishads, to be aware about that knower is the Turiya state of awareness. That is fourth state of consciousness. And to be aware of that state of consciousness is so important that Upanishads they says that without it, no knowledge is complete. Unless and until you know the knower within you, all knowledge about the world, about everything is incomplete. And this knower is immortal energy within us. It is also called soul, Atma. And in Jungian psychology, it is called self with a capital S. And the remarkable thing about this knower is that it knows everything. It knows everything, whatever is happening within us. And it keeps giving us signals that there is something wrong or right. But because we are not educated about Atma or soul, so we can't decipher the language of this knower. I give you one example that if you meet any patient who is suffering from diabetes or blood pressure, you can feel, if you touch their body, you can feel that there are tremblings within the body. There is a bit of shakiness within the body. And that is the signal that there is everlasting anxiety within the body. And the knower who is knowing it, it's sending the signals for it. But unfortunately, we have no education to decipher it. When one attains this fourth state of consciousness or awareness, then he, according to Osho, then that person becomes knowing it. I like this expression of Osho because that knowing it means that it's a verb. It means one becomes a process in action. In action of what? Knowing. And it is rightly stated that the sages, they come to know everything while sitting in a room. That is because they have attained that awareness, that fourth state of awareness. They are connected to the knower. It is also said that Buddha was the one who attained that fourth state of awareness, that is Turiya state. Even all the great persons like Baba Nanak, Kabir, Jesus, they had attained that kind of awareness. That is why they came to know so much of things. That their knowledge was infinite. Then that person becomes a pure light. Light is the symbol of awareness. That becomes awakened. Awakened to what? That knower, that soul within us. And that person gets the aura of a light. That is why Gurbani says, Man tu jot swarup hai. It means you are a light. Know your essence. Now about the second question. That is how to attain this state of awareness, Turiya state. First of all, we have to understand that this is not one particular vein or a part within us which we can call as Turiya. It is the immortal energy, a constant within us, which was even before our birth and will remain even after death. And it resides, it lives in every pore of us. We feel that we are just a bag of skin. But it is not just a bag of skin. We are, our every part is a living soul. And our every pore is knowing everything. If we want to attain to that Turiya state of awareness, we have to be aware or conscious about our every pore, our every part. And it is said that you are Ramchandra. The name is derived from that whose roam or whose every pore, every part is awakened. Ram is that whose where every part is awakened. Now when that awareness is attained, one becomes infinite. One gets direct guidance from the knower within us. And that guidance is the true guidance, which can show us the right path. If we take guidance from Turiya state of awareness, then we will not be wandering like the clouds. We will be a stable source of light, a pure sky, a pure consciousness, subject. And that is the truth. And to be awakened about every pore of our being, we need to sit in silence. We need to go beyond our daily language, because our inner has different language that we can understand only in silence. That is why meditation or sitting in silence is so important. When we are silent and totally concentrating on our inner being, then we can feel that how our every pore, however every part of our being is behaving at that time. This constant practice, we will constantly get more and more knowledge about it. Our knowledge is not outside, it is all within us. Only thing is that is required is to sit silent, to observe ourselves. And I tell you that this observation of our inner being is really a cure of our almost all ailments. And moreover, knowing our own self is important, because with it we will be having very clear-cut idea that what is required for us and what is not required for us. we will be avoiding all the non-essentials in our life. And our life will be a simplified and much blissful. With these words, I conclude this episode here. Thank you.